Welcome back. We're talking about a health issue that doesn't always look like one: loneliness. More people are saying they feel disconnected, and research shows that can impact both physical and mental health. Now, one group is trying to change that, one connection at a time. Deborah Alfarone in Washington, D.C. has more.
Connect with each other.
Walk down this Washington, D.C. street and you can't miss the smiles, bubbles, and good vibes of this small but mighty crew.
Thank you.
But these cheery volunteers have a serious mission.
We know right now that 1 in 2 American adults say that they experience loneliness. And I think to myself, what issue affects literally 50% of American adults?
Becca Bernstein is Chief Community and Operations Officer for Belong Center, a nationwide nonprofit with the mission to end the loneliness epidemic and literally save lives.
Social disconnection leads to increase in stroke, increase in heart disease, increase in depression, even increase in death. I think a lot of people think of loneliness and belonging as these sort of fluffy, nice-to-have issues. These aren't nice-to-have issues. These are at the crux of our health and our well-being.
We sat in as Becca led a group of volunteers in what's called a Social Connection Core activation. They're getting ready to go out and perform what's called Rascals, or random acts of social connection and love. One team hopped on public transit, handed out these connection cards, and created community through a game of Pictionary. The other team hit the streets, engaging people and also handing out those connection cards. Sure, some kept walking, but more often than not, people took the cards. Some shared.
Because they have a minimum amount of family there. I am the only one in the District of Columbia. I miss the ones who are further away. And sometimes I feel lonely.
Becca says life transitions, breakups, divorce, deaths, moving to a new city can leave people feeling like they don't belong. But it can take just one person to create a ripple effect. Even if walking around, handing out cards isn't your thing, Becca says there are ways you can connect with others in your community through your own rascals. Visit your elderly neighbor, call an old friend. Your small action could change a life.
We had someone in our community who bought someone a coffee in line. The guy immediately got tears in his eyes and he said, my dad's in the hospital. It's almost like you knew. But I didn't think anyone cared, but in this moment I feel like someone cares.
That caring could change a life or even save one.
Kudos. I could not love that story anymore.
Right.
I love every bit of it. I don't think that there's any more important work than just doing that. The bubbles, I'm all about it. The t-shirts, all the cute things, but everything that she was saying, that is so true. And what could have impact on 50%? Wow.
Right.
I feel inspired.
Yeah.
I think people underestimate the importance of the immune system and all that and the stress response. And you do not want the body always in a stress response. And she's exactly right. Heart rate goes up, blood pressure goes up, the immune system goes down. And over time, people get depressed. They get cognitive decline. They get dementia and heart disease and even early death. The studies show that. So she's absolutely right. And what a simple fix.
You know what I found so sad is to think that 50% of adults are lonely in a world that has so much social connection.
She said it's minimized, and I think it is.
It is, yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
talk to your doctor and say, I'm profoundly lonely.
Right.
And when that woman was on the bench and she was so forthright about it, sometimes I'm lonely.
Yeah.
I think that's the first step in saying, where can I go to get that kind of connection? Going to the grocery store, or the bank teller, and what am I doing to increase my own connections, but giving to others?
Right.
But everybody's so busy in their own little world with their own little screen and their own little problems that they've stopped reaching out to others. I mean, I come from a very rural country, you wave at everybody, you do that. And I come here and I'm like, they don't wave. I moved to California and I started setting my neighbors' trash cans out. And they were like, what are you doing? They thought I was stealing them. I'm like, you're work late.
I did something funny. I did my residency in New York City, and I live in Wichita, Kansas. So I go up there, and I'm walking down the street, and I'm saying hi to everyone. Hi, how you doing? And the lady said, come here, baby. She said, you're not from here, are you?
Don't talk to anybody. And I think we've just gotten this world that's gotten so into itself. I love to see people reach out
And think about the person who they're there and everybody's around and they feel they're seen, but they're not seen.
Yeah.
They still feel lonely.
Wichita, one of the friendliest cities on earth, and we're just bringing Wichita charm right here to Atlanta and everywhere we go.
There you go.
We're bringing wheat to the peach.